Hello and welcome to the Average FPLers podcast, FPL4. My name's Russell, and as always, I'm joined by Mike. How are we doing?
Hello there.
Hello. FPL4, we pick 4 players for the upcoming game week that we predict will do well, and we're competing against each other over the season. So, first up, we're going to see how we did last week.
Oh, I don't know how I did.
Yeah.
Good? Bad?
Not too bad. So, Gaz, who we didn't see picked, he didn't enter him in time for the recording, but he got 22 points. Mike, you got 23 points, and I got a whopping 41 points, which I was very pleased
Ain't
with.
we so special, eh?
There,
So ain't we so special, eh?
I am, yeah. Yeah. So obviously it was a double, so some of those players in there got double game weeks. Although actually my
Yeah,
best
you're the
my
only one
best
who
scoring
picked two.
player was Son, who only had one. And got me
Both your best
17.
scoring players only had one game.
Yeah. And yeah, Nana, 11 points. How did he get 11 points? Did he save a penalty or something?
Who are they playing? Everton?
Yeah.
I think he might have
Manu
got an
had 2
assist.
penalties, but I don't think he saved one. So I don't know how he got
Let's have a
11
look,
points.
shall we? Onana made 6 saves. So he
Yeah,
got a clean sheet, 2 saves points, and 3 bonus.
yeah. Yeah, I was shocked it was
Yeah.
11. I was like, oh, well, that'd be a good 6, 7 points. But yeah,
He
11.
was a very busy man in an otherwise drab game.
Yeah.
I mean, for the bonus points, it was Pickford could have easily got bonus as well because he made 6 saves.
Yeah.
Um, there you go, and I think that puts him most clean sheets again in the league, goalkeeper wise.
Oh, yeah, probably, yeah.
Which is quite funny because everyone's hounding him for being absolutely shit, but he's got the most clean sheets.
Yeah. You and Gaz did well with Semenyo. I'm a bit disappointed because I thought about Semenyo, but I went Solanke. Should have gone Semenyo. Would have been even better for me. But
Yeah, I wish I'd got him in my team because I told you I had a feeling about him. Bought him into
yeah,
draft as well.
yeah.
Um, I knew he was. I knew I had this funny feeling. I knew he'd play both, and I watched him against Burnley. I
Hmm.
really enjoyed his performance against Burnley, and
Yeah.
he looked dangerous. And I thought, he's going to be great here. And none of the models were recommending him because obviously they blanked in 29. But I wish I'd done it now as a 1 week punt, especially
Yeah.
as it was such a low scoring game week.
Yeah. But yeah, oh well. And obviously Solanke missed a penalty in the first game, which didn't help. So,
It did not. Well,
but
it kind of did, I guess, because a lot of people triple captained him. So
yeah, true. Yeah, yeah. So I weren't too disappointed about that. Seeing as my triple captain didn't exactly go that well either. So
no, I mean, I think Solanke still did better than Haaland because I think we only got.
yeah.
Oh no, we got 10 points from Haaland, didn't we? 10 to double to 20
Oh, maybe.
or triple.
Oh, I can't remember.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can't remember, but it weren't sort of overwhelmingly
No.
massive in that
No.
sense.
No. So
But yeah, I'll take that.
yeah.
I knew I was at 20 points. I didn't realize you'd had 40, but then I also didn't know what Gaz had. So,
Yeah. Yeah. He did have 2 doublers. Kaminsky as well. Who got him 4.
he did. Yeah, that's my mistake.
Yeah.
I was the only one who didn't. I went for Aaron Ramsdale.
Mm.
Arsenal should have kept a clean sheet if it weren't for
Mm.
his such a casual kick out.
Yeah. He did well after that though.
Oh, he's great after that. Some of the saves he made were outstanding.
Yeah.
Um, so I was glad to have him,
And he
especially as
was
he
he
won't
was
play
a
again this season.
was a bit unlucky with that one. It was just Visser was very quick
He
and
was
just
quick,
caught
but he
him
was too
caught him out.
casual at the same time. He
Yeah.
should have just, instead of trying to take it and control it, just let it, get it out. He's got the passing range to do it. It's not like he hasn't.
Yeah.
I know Raya's got a better range of passing, but still.
Yeah.
Um, so Ramsdale will make someone a very good keeper next season.
The
Um,
good point, it killed
early predictions,
killed Gabriel's clean sheet for Gaz, so
he did, yeah, and Gabriel got booked as well.
yeah. So
I mean, yeah, I could see Ramsdale going somewhere like West Ham next season.
mm, yeah, maybe. Yeah. He should
They got two.
definitely go somewhere in the Premier League and
You should go a
do a job.
massive club that's challenging for Europe, but most of the bigger clubs have got keepers in
Yeah.
their prime, so you'd be sitting on the bench again.
Yeah.
So
Mm,
that's the question. Munoz was all right. I knew he'd be
Mm.
good for Palace. He got booked though because he kept getting a bit mouthy.
Yeah. Got an assist though.
Um,
So,
he did get an assist. He should have
yeah.
got some bonus, but where
Yeah.
Palace threw it away right at the end. So Luton player sneaked in for the bonus.
Yeah.
And then I gambled on Salah, and
Yeah.
he came on. He looked okay.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, he nearly got something. So
Yeah. And other
his
than that,
first, he's got quite a good record against City as well. So I think that's the first time he hasn't scored against them.
it's the first. I think it's the first time he hasn't started against him either.
Yeah,
So
true. So that didn't help. But
no. But I knew the players that I was picking this week, most of them blanked the following week, so I didn't
yeah,
box myself out. Where you've boxed yourself out of Son and Gaz boxed himself out of Bowen.
boxed myself out of Doughty. I did think, well, I could put Doughty in this week, and I was like, oh no, I can't.
Unlucky brother.
That is annoying. So
That is just a slight oversight, but it does strengthen your grip now on Gaz, I guess, in this table.
yeah, yeah. So we can have a look. Obviously, make some gains on you as well. I think it's only about 30-ish points.
36.
There you go, 30-ish. Um, and yeah,
Counting's not your strong suit when you see the numbers, are you? Just like, yeah,
I
number.
could, but I just can't be bothered. I
I
can work
can't
out
be bothered.
roughly, like it's about 40,
Yeah,
43 points from Gaz. I'll work that one out. I think that's
there
right.
you go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
see,
that's
I
right.
can do it. It's
You can.
yeah,
You're just like, I need those extra 4 seconds for something important, like sitting
exactly.
down.
Save a bit of brain power. So
Exactly.
yeah,
Save it for when I need it.
exactly. Right. So yeah, this week big blank. So not many players to choose from. So let's see our goalkeepers. And Gaz has Denny's in this week, so that's good.
It's nice of him, isn't it?
Yeah, we've got a double. Me and you have both gone Ariola, and Gaz has got Matt Sells.
That's nice.
Yeah. Um. So yeah, Sells against Luton. Yeah, yeah, that could be alright. Luton are at home though, aren't they? So
They are at home, yeah.
yeah, so
It could be
I don't see a
it
clean
could be
sheet
quite
there,
a
but
I don't know, it could be a tight game.
yeah, could be
Because
6 pointer,
whoever
isn't it?
wins whoever wins stays out of relegation, right? If Luton win, I think Forest drop in.
Yeah,
And the fact that Forest still got a potential points deduction coming.
yeah, that's true.
Got
Yeah.
to get all the points you can get.
So that is yeah, it's a crucial game that is. So it could be quite what's the word? Cagey.
Exactly.
Yeah. Um and yeah, Ariola for us too. Um why did I go Ariola? Partly because it's in your team. In your actual
Is
team.
that it? It's literally that it.
Well, I picked him, and then an afterthought was, maybe I should have players that are in Mike's team because that'd be funny. And I was like, oh,
That'd be
Ariola
hilarious,
is
wouldn't it?
so.
You're such a comedian.
So that's good. Um,
You're the new Michael McIntyre, aren't you? With these kinds of quips.
yeah. But yeah, I didn't know. Kaminsky may be a good one, but I've got him in my team. So Vicario considered.
I
Um,
wanted to. I had Leno right up until the last minute before I sent
yeah,
them to you.
Leno, yeah, it could be good. Yeah. But as we said they're both obviously played in Europe. Could be that game is just a boring 0-0. So
That was slightly my thinking, yes.
mm,
And the other part of my thought was by the time my four set, I didn't actually have anyone in the Sunday game, which is the last match.
ah,
And I was like, oh no,
yeah,
I need someone
yeah,
just to be safe. So I thought, you know what? I think it might be a bit of a drab game after they given everything during the Europa League and the Europa Conference. I thought maybe they'll play out or it would be a 1-0, maybe West Ham with Watkins missing now.
yeah,
So I was like, yeah, I'll switch Leno out for Areola.
yeah.
And I didn't think any of you would have him, but there you go. That's my mistake.
There you go. Yeah. Well, you'll see in a moment. We've gone very similar line of thinking in terms of teams, anyway. Um, so yeah, if we look at our defenders, Gaz has gone for a bit of a punt on Region. who is flagged, but he's gambling
He
on him being
trained
fit.
yesterday.
No. Oh, did he? Oh.
Yeah.
See, I'd be tempted to have him in
Frank
my team actually, if I knew he
Frank
was going to
said he's
play.
available.
Oh, okay. Oh, maybe on my free hit he comes in then, possibly.
I think that's a lot of people are doing. They're now that they know he's trained as well. I think he is going to be there
Yeah,
and just have a capable backup.
he might go out for Sufal then in my team. So
There
yeah,
you go. Life changes.
yeah. So yeah, that could be a good choice by Gaz.
Yeah.
And yeah, we've gone for the two Tottenham fullbacks. You've gone for Porro and I've gone for Udogi,
Yes.
which is a switch around from what we have in our teams, right? You've got
It
Udogi and
is,
I've
but
got
I
Porro.
didn't know that at the time. I don't
No,
think it. Um, I didn't know you got Pedro Porro, or at least on the free hit
no, not a
temporarily.
free hit. So yeah. And as I
But
said about my free hit, I was between Porro and Udogi, and I've gone
mhm.
Porro, so I put Udogi in this. That was my thinking.
That makes sense. I mean, and he's played more games since returning from injury than Porro has. So there's that.
Yeah.
Plus, he always looks exciting.
Hmm.
Adogi. He can carry the ball spectacularly well.
Yeah. I do feel like his form's better than Porro's recently. So
Because Porro took a bit longer to come back. Last week was his first game back,
how was it?
so he looked a bit rusty. I think it was last week or maybe the week before.
Hmm.
But he hasn't been back for long.
Yeah. That's fair enough. Yeah. But yeah, I think they could be good choices. Obviously, it means we've avoided maybe some of the key ones. Obviously, I can pick Son, but no Son, no Madison, Johnson, Werner. Well, you said Werner didn't play last week or came on.
No, he come off the bench.
Yeah.
For some reason, it was just a tactical change, right, to play that game. But he should have started because the week before he was great.
Mm. I think I did try and double up at one point. Well, I know we can't, but I mistakenly put two players from the same team in, and then I went, "Oh, I can't do that. Ah, bugger."
Welcome to the world, brother.
Yeah, that's great. So I decided to go for the defense.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you could have gone Madison.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Very Tottenham themed our defense as well, being this Region as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, there you
yeah,
go.
he's still Spurs player.
Yeah. And speaking of Madison, we look at our midfielders. Gaz has gone Madison. You've gone Hudson Odoi, and I've gone Gibbs White. So we have literally gone for the three same teams so far.
So far, yeah.
Yeah, just slightly different variations. Um,
Well, I tried to because it's this week. I think Porro was the only obvious pick I had.
hmm,
Oh no, actually, I rephrased that. I went for two obvious and two not so obvious. Um, because it just felt like I might have. I didn't realize you'd got 40 points last week, so I thought I had enough points clear to
hmm,
take a few gambles. So I went
yeah,
Hudson Odoi because I'm fully expecting him to come back from injury.
yeah, yeah. Could be a good show. It's a good week to have a little gamble. Um,
Yes,
yeah. Gibbs White almost made my free hit team. He was on the cusp of it, so that's why I thought, oh, I'll put him in here.
he
As he
takes a lot of
was,
set pieces and he takes the penalties, so he's worth having. I think a lot of people, if as a punt this week, are having Gibbs White over Alanga and Hudson Odoi because he's probably going to start as well.
yeah. Gibbs White seems like probably the more safer choice in terms of starting and playing.
Mm. Hmm.
Um, but yeah, maybe someone like Hudson Odoi is a bit more of a gamble, but could pay off. So yeah, could be good. And they're like, oh, Luton. So as we said, that's a big game. So hopefully it's not a cagey affair, and hopefully it's free scoring. And Gibbs White and Hudson Odoi gets loads of goals.
I mean, Yeah, I'm hoping so.
Yeah.
Luton are not great at defending, but Forest are not great at going forwards.
Mm.
Although if it's the Forest that turned up at Newcastle a couple of weeks back,
Mm.
it could be genuinely an exciting end to end game.
Yeah.
So I'm semi looking forward to it.
Mm. Yeah, could be good. Yeah, and game Gaz has got Madison, so one of the ones we said about. That could be a good choice. Like I said, he's in a lot of people's free hits. You brought him in, so
I bought him in, yeah. I bought him in because of the ice of having him for the week after as well. But everyone else is just going this week because
yeah.
he's the most obvious player, and I think he's got 5 returns out of 6
Okay.
since he's been back from injury. He's
Yeah.
got mostly assists, but
Yeah,
you know,
but that's still good. So
points are points. You can't argue that.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, that could be a good shout, I think. So um right. And to finish off forwards, we've all gone different, so that's good. Uh
That's good.
yeah,
Oh, we nearly went the same, so I'm
did we?
glad I didn't go for Fafana.
Oh, there you go. So yeah, Gaz has gone Meniz, you've gone Tony, and I've gone Fafana. Um so Fafana, when I was looking at my free here, looked at the hub recommended team and Fafana was in there. So yeah, I checked him out. He's been doing alright. So
Yeah, he's great. Um, he's Luton. He's Burnley's most dangerous player at this point.
yeah.
If they're going to score, it's going to come through him.
And I thought, well, if I'm gonna go for a bit of a pun this week, why not do that? So yeah. Maybe I should have gone Tony or Vissa, maybe, but well, Tony's coming in on my free hit, so I kind of went for players that didn't quite make my free hit team.
Tony's literally on everyone's free hit at this point.
Yeah, exactly. So I
And
thought,
like I
I
said,
thought I'll use this one to, the players that didn't quite make the cut, they can be in my FPL4 choices. So
yeah,
yeah,
why not?
for farmer could be good.
Plus, obviously, you know, Fafana, he's not the sort of guy you're going to buy as a punt ever. Even if
No,
Burnley have got a double game week, you're not going to. It'd
no.
be unlikely you'll hear a lot of people say, "Do you know what? I'm going to take a -4 and get Diatro Fafana in for the double."
hmm
So
Yeah.
it's kind of made that slightly exciting this week if you are on a free hit to gamble on him because no one else is going to. I mean, even the hub
True.
doesn't recommend it. The hub transfer thing that you showed
Yeah.
for the free hit recommended Burnley defenders. That's how little faith it has in the attack.
I know I had Fafana in there as well.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Oh, I must have breezed over that.
It had Watkins, Tony, and Fafana with the forwards.
Yeah, see that
Yeah.
if Watkins is out, yeah, I think I said if Watkins is out, switch to Vissa. So yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. That's one of the reasons I put him in there because I was like, well, I've got two of the players from the hub recommended one, but I didn't get
Yeah,
Fafana, so I thought,
not
well,
yet.
not yet. I've got Menis though,
Plot
the Gaz
twist.
picked, but he's on my bench because I'm playing
Yeah,
3-5-2. So
it's hard to
um,
fit him in, I guess.
yeah, I wanted to
Imagine that's
go three
Gaz's thing.
five two, so I knew that was my formation. So I knew I could only pick two forwards, so Watkins and Tony. And then yeah, had to pick someone else for the bench. Got loads of money, so I put Meniz in at the moment. I could go get Fafana and have him on my bench. Could do that. And probably
I mean, it's
regret
cheap
it.
enough.
Yeah, maybe I will.
At least you'll have him. You'll be like, oh well, I did pick him. I just didn't start him because foolishness.
Yeah, maybe I will do that. Why not?
Exactly. Why not?
Very
You only live
possible.
once, don't you?
Yeah. So yeah, so I could switch that around. But yeah, Meniz could be. I mean, yeah, I like him at the moment. He's in my draft team. He's done me well since I brought him in.
I think he's got like 4 or 5 returns
Yeah,
in like as many games. So
yeah, yeah. No,
he's
he's really
flying under
good.
the radar. He's scoring or assisting even when Fulham lose.
hmm
And he's keeping Broya out of the team. And Broya was specifically bought to have first team football
Yeah.
because Fulham had an injury to Jimenez, and Munez went, "No, you're right. I've
Oh.
got this sewn up, my old son. You can just sit there."
I mean, the form he's in is Raul Jimenez even going to get back in?
Maybe
Probably,
not.
but maybe not.
I mean, he
Yeah.
is the senior player, but I imagine if he underperforms,
Yeah.
they've got a viable and a very good alternative in a player that's up and coming. So
Yeah. And it's good they don't have to rush Jimenez back now because they're like, well, we've got Muniz and he's in good form. So,
yeah, so give him the chance to fully heal, be ready to go again after the international break.
yeah.
But if not, Munez banging
Yeah.
in goals.
Yeah. And you've gone Tony,
Yeah.
even though he hasn't returned in the last 3 games. And you bigged
No,
up
he hasn't.
Vissa. You could have picked Vissa.
I did. I could have. The only reason I've gone for Tony is because I was like, it's his birthday.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I just thought, oh, you and Gaz might like that stat.
Yeah.
Gaz won't because he's not here. But I was like, hey, it's his 28th birthday.
Yeah.
Everyone's sort of kind of downplaying his form at the moment. They're going, oh, well, he hasn't scored in the last three. And you're like, well, he did score a lot before that,
Yeah.
considering he spent like 8 months suspended. Um, so yeah, I just like I'll pick Tony. I was trying to be clever and fanciful, and then I thought, I could go for Vissa, but I've already got Hudson-Odoi. I don't know if he's going to start. He should, but I don't know. And I've
Mm.
got Areola. He could get battered, so I was like, I better go for someone to potentially help me cross
Mm-hmm.
over the 9 point threshold because
Hmm.
Tottenham don't necessarily keep clean sheets either. So
Mm. No, I did last week though.
Tony,
So,
they did last week,
yeah.
which was surprising considering we were away to Villa. But
Yeah.
uh, a Tony brace this week would be very handy for the FPL4 for me because then it means I get double figures again.
Be handy for our teams as well, seeing as we both got him. Although everyone's
I
got
mean,
him.
everyone's going to have him. Yeah,
Yeah. But
everyone
my
that's still playing is either transferring him in or free hitting him in.
yeah. So yeah, it doesn't mean anything. But
No,
yeah.
unless you captain him.
True. Yeah. True. But the biggest captain this week is going to be Son. So yeah. But you could gamble on him. Here's my vice. So I did think about it, but I'd probably go Son. But yeah, Tony's not a bad shout for it.
No,
So
it's not. He's not the worst shot, and because people are sort of slightly undervaluing him because he hasn't scored in the last few,
mm-hmm.
it could be the right moment to pick a differential captain and get rewarded heavily,
Yeah, true. Yeah.
providing Sun doesn't go and get like
Yeah.
19 points again,
Yeah.
which he might, but I don't think you never quite know what you can get with Fulham. So,
Sun keeps popping up with last minute goal as well, just to really annoy
I mean,
things.
yeah, it
Not
made my
having
day
him
because
because
he wasn't well owned. He is now very, very well owned, at least for this week.
yeah,
But yeah, it has been good
yeah,
to be rewarded holding on to him, especially as a lot of people were struggling to get him last week because he was at like 9.7 million, 9.8,
yeah.
and I got him at like 9
I
9.2.
should have got him. I
And
thought about getting him 2 weeks ago and didn't get him, and I should have done.
you
Uh,
should have done, you see.
yeah, that's been a big mistake over the last couple of weeks I've made. So
Well, it hasn't affected you terribly just yet.
no, not just yet, but I could have been doing a lot better if I'd made that move. So
Like,
there you go.
technically, I could just be doing a lot better in general
Yeah,
in
maybe.
FPL4 and in my actual team. But I bet, I've had so much going on.
Yeah. Well, FPL4, you're fine. You're smashing it. So, but
A bit. I'm okay.
yeah, I think you're comfortable at the moment. So yeah, don't think you
I
need to
don't,
worry.
not for you. Okay. Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah,
I just got everything else to worry about in my private life. It's fine.
yeah, that's all good.
It's all good. It's all gravy.
Yeah. But yeah, cool. Wow. Well, I think that's it. Wrap that up there. Um,
Get us out of here.
yeah. Thanks everyone for listening. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram at Average FPLers. If you want to join our mini league, the code is 5FDX0Q. We'll be back after the international break to see how we got on and give our FPL choices for game week 5. So yeah, till then, take care. See you soon. Bye bye.
Ta ta.